Hey, YouTube family, how you doing? This is Rhonda with Rhonda Loves Life. Thanks for joining me. All right, guys, Tasha K, it looks like the Department of Justice is involved. From what I'm hearing in these YouTube streets and the court documents. So I don't know how much is fact and what portion is fiction, but all I can say is that I would imagine Tasha K, if she's got any sense, she'd be shaking in her boots. My knees would be clapping if I had the Department of Justice coming after me. So I want to get into it a little bit. But before I do, I want to remind you guys to check out my Rhonda Loves Life travel diaries. I just posted day 2 of my trip in Las Vegas. That's right, I'm here in Vegas. I don't drink, I don't gamble, but believe it or not, there's a lot to do here, and I'm having a good time. Today, I visit MSG Sphere. It's an entertainment arena. It's beautiful, shaped like a sphere, and I got a chance to interact with robots. There were 2 parts. You can interact with the robots the first hour, and then the last 50 minutes you go into the theater, and then you actually watch a movie. Incredible. So if you get a chance, take a look. And during our conversation here, I'll post some clips for you. But if you get a chance, go to Rhonda Loves Life Travel Diaries. All right, let's get into Miss Tasha K. One thing I want to say up front is we got to pray for that family, because I'm scared for Tasha myself. Reading this stuff, so wow, it allegedly she's lied on the stand about by having different various trusts. There's been discussions about bankruptcy fraud. This is serious, and now the Department of Justice is involved allegedly. So I'm thinking to myself, when is enough enough? She's going through it, guys. This is serious. I mean, it's enough that you got to pay Cardi B $4 million. You got to pay her that money. It's not going anywhere. And then Kevin Hart is suing you. And I noticed Kevin Hart's been quiet, which leads me to wonder if Kevin Hart got wind that the Department of Justice was going in. I'm just guessing. I don't know. But he's been very quiet because he was angry at first and now he's quiet. So maybe he knew something that before we knew it. So Tasha is, I see on Tasha, she's got the girl from Escape, that man, his mistress, and then and it's like, I'm sure that, there's a market for it. But to me, it's like, the fighting and the anxiety in the lawsuits, in the court cases. When do you say, and I wonder with Tasha, when do you say, I'm tired of fighting, and just get right? There are no quick fixes. There are no shortcuts. Trying to shortcut and not pay a debt, it's better to just pay it and move on. Work out a payment plan. She could have done that way ahead of time. Work out a payment plan with her, Cardi B, because you owe it. You owe her. And then hiding the money from the government. Let me tell you. And I'm an accountant by trade, and I work all the time with the IRS and clients. And one thing that I always remind them is that just stay clean with the IRS, because there's no escaping them. They can find you and they can lock you up and they can take everything you own. So they are the original gangsters. There is no getting around it. And then you got federal crimes and it's just, I don't understand it. So I'm hoping that maybe there's an exaggeration of it somewhere, because I've watched the lead attorney a little bit, but I know he's got history with Tasha, so I don't really pay attention to him. But I've watched some other channels, and it seems like they've got the court documents, but I want to reserve judgment really until, when I say judgment, I'm going to keep hope alive that maybe this is just overblown and she can clean her shit up and not do jail time, her and her husband. This is terribly sad because they've got 2 children. Now, I wonder, I'm like, what kind of individual just gets in trouble all the time? That's what I wonder. And I told you guys, it's no secret. I think Tasha is very talented, but I also believe Tasha is her own worst enemy. And you keep coming after people and coming after people and coming after people, they're going to bite back. You keep poking the bear and poking the bear, they're going to bite back. And if you think you're going to do a shortcut where you're not going to pay the government what you owe them, or you're not going to pay a debt that's owed to you, or that you're going to try to beat the system, there are no shortcuts. They've seen it all, and they've got the ultimate power. So the Department of Justice involved, I would be shitting my pants, okay? This is serious. All we can do now is just pray that Tasha, hopefully this is just all, social media chatter that's based in partial truth, but the real truth is that it's something more simpler and she will not have to go to jail. This is bad. So you guys let me know what you think of this whole case. Did she really lie on the stand saying that she did not have any trust? She had no money. They're saying online, I'm reading that and hearing that they know where all the accounts were. So she's hiding money? So it's a lot of questions that we will probably get our answers to as it works its way through the court system. But I am going to reserve any sort of, I don't want to say judgment. I'm going to wait to hear before I just assume that all of this is happening. I'm praying that it's not. So, because that is still a family, but you gotta watch yourself out here. You got to shoot straight, pow, pow. That means that you got to play it straight in this life. There are no shortcuts. You can't jump the line. You can't hide from the government. I mean, they are the original gangsters, and when they want you, and they'll find you and lock you up. So, all right, serious stuff from Miss Tasha K and her family. You guys leave your comments in the chat. I want to thank you for watching. I'll chat with you soon. Love you. Ciao. Mwah.